Hello, welcome to Konobaka. This is your host, same as always, and today we're going to be talking about Koi no Katachi. It's an anime movie that I've always wanted to talk about, but didn't really get the chance to. So, Koi no Katachi has a very special place in my heart. It came out in the same year as Your Name, and Your Name also was like one of the best animes I've ever watched. And when I saw Your Name during that year, as a trailer in like the cinemas, I didn't think anything else would ever top that one. Never did I expect that I would see another anime to be showing in the theaters in the same year with also really good animation because it turns out it comes from Kyoto Animation. Now at this time I wasn't really that experienced in anime, or like my knowledge wasn't enough, so I didn't know much about anime at all. But yeah, so I watched both, but now I'm going to be talking about Koi no Katachi, Silent Voice. It was, what would you call it? A breath of fresh air. It's a kind of anime that I haven't seen before. Drama. I have never watched that much drama of the drama genre in anime. Just mostly shonen, Naruto, and the stuff. But there's just something about Koi no Katachi that just resonates with me. Cause I'm an anxious person. So if you guys watched my old video about Takagi-san, you would know that I am not that good when it comes to dealing with life or like communicating with other people. I have always been really isolated from other people. I would be scared to even think about talking to other people. And Koi no Katachi describes just that. I didn't know I didn't know how to describe the emotions I had inside until Koi no Katachi came around. Then that's when I started telling my girlfriend, "Hey, this is what I'm feeling." It perfectly describes how what's his name? Ishida was his name? Uh Nishimiya and uh yeah, Shoya Ishida. So Shoya Ishida had anxiety because of a childhood trauma that he went through, because he learned things the hard way. Yeah. After committing mistakes, he realized that the world isn't fair. I mean, he deserved it. I know he was bullying Shoko Nishimiya, someone that he did not understand the side of, because at that point he was very young. He did not understand, he didn't know that there was these kind of people that existed. He thought she was just making fun of him, not knowing that she wanted to be friends, but also he wanted to be the cool kid. That's the thing. But which is also good and bad at the same time, because it changed him, it drove him to change as a person, to learn sign language, to try and befriend Nishimiya once they see each other again. But it also developed anxiety inside of him. It made him turn away from other people. He just sees all these X's in other people's faces, which is something that I can completely relate to. Not that I can see X's on people's faces, but I don't look at other people's faces whenever I don't want to talk to them. And there are lots of times where just really avoid talking because I'm scared that maybe they don't like me. They don't want to hear what I want to say. They're just gonna get bored. these are anxiety without even knowing what will happen yet. You already start thinking that this will happen because you're scared, you're anxious. And I think I can contribute it to how isolated I was when I was young. I didn't really try different things. I was scared. Maybe it's also like, the environment when you where you grow up, where in Asian families, most of the time, it's very, very you know, doesn't feel like there are other people that you can talk to about your problems, nor you're also like at the same time scared that if they hear what you will say, they might not like it without knowing what they really think about it. That's the thing about anxiety. And I would say to everyone that has anxiety, I think you also understand the message behind Koe no Katachi. So, aside from the themes of anxiety, it also deals with depression when he almost killed himself. That is also like, well, you could say anxiety and depression are like interconnected in a way that when you're anxious, you feel like there's no point in living life anymore when you can't even talk to other people, when you feel so isolated. Why would you even try to continue another day? Like, right? Like, there's no point. That's why we just tend to think that maybe it's much better if we just give up and just find peace in the afterlife. But I that's not the answer. As someone with anxiety, even now, there are many things that I've wanted to do but have never really gotten to do. There's also one big problem here in the Philippines where I live. When you don't talk to people, they don't see it as you having anxiety or something, that you're having problems. They think you're a very snobbish person. Is that the right term? Snobbish? Yeah, snobbish. They think you're snobbish. Uh, which is something you can just never hope for them to understand. They will never understand because mental health is not something that is tackled much here in my country. So it's hard, but when you have friends, it can be better. Just like how in Koe no Katachi, uh, once he started making friends, he started to realize that the world isn't as lonely as he think it is. And the exes started to go away from his face, and that just changed everything. It was such an amazing moment for me when, like, just look at people. It's like something I always hope to attain, but yes, I do have like confidence from time to time, but somehow anxiety always takes over every now and then, which just makes it suck, really. But yeah, I just try to take it slow. For everyone that has anxiety, try to take it slow, don't force yourself. And if you think there's an opportunity waiting in front of you, don't decline it. Don't be scared of what people will think. Take it. If it's for your own good, then take it. Don't mind what people may think about you, because in the end, it's all for your own good. Hmm. So overall, Koe no Kachushi was perfect. I can watch it over and over again. The animation is really good. The music that they use so good too. How the story is paced. Yeah, the story itself is really, really good. That's what makes it so perfect for me. And I would like to compare it to Your Name, but I haven't even talked about Your Name yet. And they both have their own good sides. They're But for me, I think the most rewatchable one will always be Koe no Katachi. because of how relatable it is to people. Like I have seen people all everywhere cry when they watch it. I myself too felt really sad when watching this film. That film. It's just a roller coaster ride, definitely. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe if you want to hear more, and see you in the next one. Bye.